I'm not at all surprised by this video. Again, the world trying to demonize the whole of Israel and all the Jews. Let's watch this video in full and then I'll get my comments at the end.
Attacking the general public. They were chanting, they were singing about the death of children in Palestine, glorifying in it.
Well, let's bring Katie. I mean, I won't provide balance if Katie doesn't, because there was unfortunately incidents on both sides. Katie, what would you say to Kat?
So I think at football games there are always horrible chants. You know, you just have to go to Arsenal or Tottenham and see that. But there's
That's
a very
not
big
a horrible
difference.
chant. That's glorifying the death of children.
Let me finish. But there's a real difference to throwing Israeli Jews into the canal. A WhatsApp group saying, "We know where they are. Go and get." And I quote from the court: "A dead Jew is better than a living Jew, and let's go on a Jew hunt." It wasn't just Israeli Maccabi fans they were hunting. There were mobs hunting Dutch Jews as well. And this actual decision contravenes the Equality Act.
I've seen no evidence of that whatsoever.
Well, look at the Amsterdam court document.
If you think it's okay it's equally bad for one group to glorify in the death of another group, then the same rules should apply to the Maccabi fans. Now, I think the police, we're all worried about the rise of violence in between various groups, and if you've got these ultra-nationalist type fans coming over, and let's just say they do cause trouble, that is going to increase anti-Semitism, all right? So I think they're doing the right thing to protect everybody.
Okay, Kat, let's get a quick response from Katie on that. Katie?
As I say, it was Dutch Jews as well. I mean, they talk about in the briefing, Aston Villa, that they were wary of security outside the stadium and the ability to deal with protests. But there are thousands of people protesting on the streets of London every month, but also there will still be protests, let's be honest. You could ban all of Maccabi fans. There will still be people chanting outside that stadium because the players themselves are Israeli.
Let me just put one point.
But you don't think this is openly inflammatory?
Kat, can I just get on briefly? This is a victory for lawlessness.
How?
Because the police are accepting we can't control the situation. How on earth can the second city in this country concede they cannot control probably a few hundred football fans? It is
but why on earth would you allow them in?
And I'm not going to bring Katie back in because that's not fair, but I have made my position. This is lawlessness 1, policing 0, Kat.
Honestly, you can't make this up. A dead Jew is better than a living Jew. That's what was said, and the lady who heard it went through one ear and out the other. She just ignored it and said, well, no, there's no evidence of anybody saying that. Well, I brought up the documents. Amsterdam in Netherlands, a criminal court in Amsterdam has sentenced 4 perpetrators of a Jew hunt in November to prison terms ranging from 11 days to 3 months. I think they should be given more time. It is foul, vile, and disgusting. And what we hear in this video is, it doesn't matter what's being said against the Jews. It doesn't matter the anti-Semitism and the hate. Let's just eradicate them from being able to move around freely. It's not about safety. It's about what people are more comfortable to accept. Why should Jews be hated, be demonized, and stop living their life because of a political war? Why should all Jews be tarnished with the same brush and have to deal with such foul and disgusting language against them? Throwing Israelis into a canal, it's disgusting and it's ridiculous. And the world today doesn't look at facts. It doesn't look at logic. It doesn't look at historical evidence. It just looks at how the media can manipulate you to hate and be against the Jews without taking into consideration at all what Hamas should be liable for, the wickedness and the evil that they have done, and the war that they have perpetuated. Guys, please like, subscribe, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.